All right, here we go with another one. We are white this time, so we don't really get to pick an opening. And it seems like they're not really doing much of an opening, just an AI style. Well, I was gonna say that, but then they've got this old school sliding move. All right, we're gonna go ahead and let's approach here. Inside. Ooh, they kicked us, which means, okay, I was going to play here or even here. But okay, I'm gonna show you guys how to deal with this this kick and pincer where they didn't reinforce. There's a few ways. There's double approach and there's attach and hane, but we're gonna go with the classic simple way. I have a video on the channel already about this, by the way. Something like punish the greedy pincer, something like that. Yeah. So now we're gonna make a sacrifice here, and we're gonna get 3 forcing moves out of this sacrifice. 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna play here. This cut doesn't work because we can net, or yeah, multiple ways to net. If they cut, you can either net with this one, and then they Atari and extend, and then you re-net, and it's gonna turn into a squeeze of you know, kind of like a crane's nest almost. Or you can use this knight's move, and the net will work. By the way, if they peep here, I'm not going to fix. I'm going to attach over here and fight back, because they have to spend 2 weak, like, dame stone moves just to perform the cut. And then in the meantime, we start surrounding them, right? Always try to see if you can fight back and be more efficient instead of just connecting for 0 points. That's the right attitude. By the way, they have some weakness here still. So makes me want to just even ignore. This place feels like it's worth more than a move, so to speak. Especially a good way to use this. Now, when you have this kind of thickness, keep in mind, you don't really have to go out of your way to use it. It kind of just chills there and is good. In fact, if you actually count the corner, how big it was looking, like up to before we cut, right? It was a 16-point corner. Now it's a 13-point corner. So the sacrifice actually, even though we give them stones, it actually shrinks their corner. But yeah, my idea is if they jump out, then normally here, but this time they're gonna have a good move because of this. So I think we need to also go out in this case. So one of these things, maybe this one. Even if they play here, we can just extend. It's not a big deal. Bump. That's a weird one. That's a weird one. Okay. Bump. Might as well peep here. It's going to give us a push and peep. But if we do that right now, rather than connect, they'll take advantage of our liberties first. So we can't do it yet. We need to start by fixing this part. I guess hane. That's going to keep black not alive, and also it's going to be a mutual base point. It's going to make us more alive. It's going to make them less alive. And we look forward to getting this peep. But for now, we need to just respond to this stuff. That attach is another surprising move. Even if I just extend, I don't think black gains much from that. But I think we can even hane. If we hane, they might hane back. And it could be a trap if we play it wrong, because they can, if we Atari and capture, oh, we can actually Atari and connect because they don't have enough. We still have 2 liberties here. Okay. In that case, we can definitely, yeah, we can definitely play this hane. That's pretty bad for black. And we don't want to do this one because hane and Atari, it creates some pretty weird agi, or not even agi. It kind of does some bad things to us. So it's either connect or extend back. If we do want to peep, push and peep, we are going to lose a liberty, which means they can hane in. We would have to connect. It's going to be a bit weird. Okay, I think it's just a better shaped. We definitely can connect, but okay, I'm not really sure which one's better. I think they're both good. We do have plenty of liberties. I just didn't want black to potentially make a liberty fight and get forcing moves on the outside. Assuming that we already pushed and peeped, right? Then after we played here, then they would Hane. Yeah, they would Hane, we would connect, they would go down, we would cut. And we would have 4 liberties left. They would have 3. So we still win the liberty fight, but they would get this move. Okay, I don't know. Maybe connect is better, but we'll just go here. Okay, so now black is going to aim for this one. That will be a little bit annoying. Tolerable, but annoying. Black is weak here, so we might as well... I guess right now it's bad timing because black might ignore and give those up. We should fight here first. Jump could be good.
8, 7.
This could work too.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna jump because if black, when black plays around here, it affects this cut or like forces us here, and then they would be able to start capping us and attacking us. So this seems like wrong timing. Push though, okay, that's happy for us. Now we're starting to get enough profit that that even letting even if black gets the upper hand in the fight, it starts to be worth it for us. Should I jump and then get peeped and play Kosumi, or should I extend?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Extend one more time. So black is just trying to brute force a base over there. That is very fine for us. We're gonna go ahead and take this peep now. If black depends on what black plays. I suppose black could go down, which threatens to connect under. So that was kind of an option. This push might even be a mistake. Because then we would have to react over here to prevent the connection. But it does take away points and base, so maybe it's okay. Yeah, and then here, and then maybe here. This is very comfortable for white. Okay. Now what? There's a somewhat interesting peep over here. Maybe I should have done it first.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's play there. They can't push and cut because they would lose the 3 stones. But it would have been nice if I had this peep and then I can, yeah, threaten something there. But this is probably still happy enough for white. As long as they only have 1 eye so far. Okay, so now we are cuttable. So we do want to take care of this. Maybe here.
9.
It's going to indirectly fix this cut. And we have to be careful of this. I could peep and then extend. That's sort of... It feels very crude, though. Even with a peep there, black could try to attach here.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's really crude, but I'm just going to do it. It doesn't seem so bad. Normally one would want a Hane there, but it starts to weaken us. Okay, so... Yeah, probably extend. By the way, this black group is getting way weaker.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can I just turn here for now? Black jumps or Hanes. And then we stop the tiger mouth from happening. Push here, push here, push. This is actually not necessarily Sente. Those 4 stones are not big. We don't want to give this tiger mouth, so now we're kind of stuck continuing with maybe this knight's move. My idea is to push black this way, then extend.
7, 6, 5.
Okay, so maybe like that. I guess when they push here, we do need to carefully just check this part. Seems like we're okay actually. They didn't touch our stone. I think they should have touched it to give a Hane or give some, yeah. Anyway, so now we go here. The flow is okay. Yeah, there's so many ways to do this attack, but like the flow looks quite nice for us. Turn. Can we cut? What happens if I cut?
Nine, 8, 7.
I think we can cut.
6, 5, 4, 3.
Black probably should have at least like peeped or something. Yeah, so I thought about this. If I just go here, they still can't cut this because yeah. We should be okay if we just play here. Methinks. It's not a matter of like trying to kill black. I don't think we can kill as long as black is careful. But cutting this is going to strengthen our fight in general. Our group. We do want to play here ASAP, but
9,
yeah,
8,
this situation is more
7,
urgent.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, realistically, we're not capturing this, so I don't need to preserve this move.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
I guess I could do, if I wanted more eye shape, I would go here. But somehow I think preserving this move is better because we don't really mind them doing this and making us stronger over here. We don't mind. We lose one eye, but we might not need that. Hard to say. I could be undervaluing the eye a little bit. Okay, so they switch. We do want to do this stuff ASAP, but they actually are not far from 2 eyes, so let's just react for now.
8.
This kind of shape, normally we jump, and then if they peep, then we do some kind of extending. This is threatening the tiger mouth. It's a more interesting shape to make than to just go here. Which is smaller, and if they play there, they can peep here.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hane is not really used so much in this kind of shape because it exposes the underside so much. Okay, that's fine. So we are gonna have potentially a move here. But for now, we want to continue this. maybe soon work in an approach here.
Nine, 8, 7.
So this is always our sente if needed, but it kind of damages us. I think we just... I guess we could play in a way that that threatens them more.
Nine, 8, 7, 6.
I mean, why not? I guess we're only very casually attacking this thing anyway. Okay, that is probably a good way for them to respond. This is already pretty strong now, so I might as well, yeah, I might as well go for a Hane and Atari. There's nothing that we need to preserve in terms of potentials inside there. And then these are very just disposable helpers now, blocking this off. So now something like pushing here or maybe Knight's move would be good to chase. This capture will be valuable for the overall situation with these groups.
9, 8.
Is this too thin?
6, 5.
No.
4, 3, 2.
This is not too thin because this group doesn't need any safety. What? You just ignore, not even thinking? Never play, like, never do that. Like, you gotta use your time. Like, this person still has main time somehow.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Let's mess up the eye shape over here first with the cut threat. They can't force here in Sente because then we would have Atari here anyways and cut. Okay. We might as well take this forcing move. It's not that important, but we might as well. Black is in serious danger now. Where are your two eyes coming from, my friend? I wasn't even trying to kill you. I just wanted this for the value. But then, like, what's going on? This is what happens when you do instant moves without even checking your opponent's move.
9, 8.
You have to respect your opponent's moves.
6, 5.
It's a two-player game. Yeah, you can do that. That's not two eyes. Where is your eye coming from? I don't see it. Attach and then attach and I go here, which means this move won't be Sente.
9.
Yeah, even if they make two eyes, they would have to do some bad exchanges and do it in Gote. So it gets to the point where we don't mind if they live anyway, because we're gonna get Sente anyway, and that move is worth more than 4 points, I think. So just here or here.
9, 8.
Oh, yeah, this one.
7, 6.
It seems dead. Seems dead. Okay, you want to go there, I go there, then you push an Atari and you, yeah, but actually you don't have the liberties to make anything happen. Yeah, none of this is a problem. I see what your plan is. You're going to go here to take my liberty, to make me go there, that way push and Atari. But the problem is the next thing you do puts yourself into Atari, so it doesn't do anything. But I should be careful, you know, because there's no reason for white to risk anything. The situation's already pretty good. It's good to resist, you know, stone lust. No need to kill stuff, just win. All of black's territories are quite small so far, and white dominates. White has some little bit of cash too, and komi, and white dominates the whole middle.
9.
Yeah, I think they either misread this or they're just you know, going fishing. We block, they attach, we cut, they cut, we extend. Nothing really happens, right? None of this really matters. I could go here too.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, this is better shape actually. They don't actually have anything meaningful they can do here. They can Atari this and I can just counter Atari. The stone is too tiny. The straight line here felt like a better shape in terms of this side. So they're gonna push and cut. But this isn't even connected yet, so there's nothing they can do with these 3 stones. Nor is there connection sente on these 2 stones. They also can't make an eye over here. So all I have to do is save the 2 stones.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Yep. GG. GG no re. Make sure you guys let me know if you learn anything or if you have any questions. I'm very, very happy to answer, and it helps the channel. And, you know, hit the like button and all that. That would be great. And strongly, strongly recommend you guys to join the Discord and check out BenKyo League, among other stuff, one-on-one lessons and Patreon and all those things. My Patreon is like a storefront, so you can check it out.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
I guess connecting here was better because it's more better points, but oh well. I see. They want it, yeah, they want me to like give them this, but after I Atari once here, I don't even need to Atari it. It's already dead, so I can just play here. So I will play this move. I will not get tricked. In fact, I think something weird starts to become possible soon against maybe this group. If I get a stone here, maybe. Yeah.
Now starts.
The group starts to die. That is not gonna work. I can just kill it. I can just kill it. It's okay. They're fishing. They're fishing. Go fish. There's nothing wrong with fishing to get, you know, fishing for mistakes. As long as there's like a reasonable chance of the mistakes happening. If you keep doing it forever and it becomes like utter nonsense, it becomes, you know, disrespectful, waste of time. But
9, 8.
even if you fish for some reasonable things and your opponent messes it up, you win fair and square. It is skill. Don't let anyone tell you that that it's somehow like not a true win or something like that. It's those people don't know what they're talking about. It's not even 5Dan plus players mess up of like invasions that shouldn't have worked and stuff like that. So get randomly disconnected, etc., and lose focus, and that's part of our strength too. Okay, so that was the game. So what went wrong for our friend? Well, there's this unreasonable pincer here. Of course, if they want to still be fairly reasonable here, they just need to add a move somewhere here. If they play something like this, there's almost nothing really wrong with black right now. It's like almost an even game. But they just are rushing around, and so we get to play here. And also this one was super weird, should be there. It's very strange that they give white this one. This also was a fake Suji. It's good for white. Yeah, and then they didn't really prepare for the cut, I feel like. And then they Tanuki, but I think they need to Hane here. I mean, if they Hane here and strengthen up around here, probably I'll be inclined to play this, and then they can have Sente. But they're just rushing around too much. Like even this, they didn't even look at my move, so they deserve to die with that group. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys in the next one.